You broadcasting?
Yep.
Well, tell me when to play Siege again.
I don't know.
Don't
Probably
mind the
soon.
music from my cousin in the
Oh,
background.
what is
Man, the
this?
music of
Calls one
somebody
of the
opens the door.
fishermen. Some kind of
Okay,
rubbish
okay.
in the nets. Let's
No, it's
open
because
it
he's
up.
broadcasting, and if he is using commercial on time, he'll get copyright issues. So
Useless sea chart, grumbles the hasty one. Nothing on it
you
but our
know
own
us? Okay.
island.
I'm gonna go out there with my mic on, and not mute it at all. And listen to all of
A
this.
map cast to sea without purpose. Must be more to it, argues the steady one. The brave one brightens. A mystery, aye. Aye, whatever. Folks in the village may know something of it. We should head back. So yeah, this is my first time playing this game. I don't know, like, what I have to do.
That one's pretty fun, even though again, what?
Let's go this way.
Today's the 17th. No, is it? Saturday. My. Yeah. The character becomes Monday again, so I can just go to school really quick. Use some Nomad and Cade, boys.
If it didn't get well, if it isn't the brother's beard, what can I do for you, fellas?
What can I do for you?
Steady Beard prepares to speak, but the question is interrupted by Hasty Beard. Know anything about maps? We found one.
I know everything about maps, boy.
And no ordinary one. Exclaims Brave Beard. It's mysterious.
By horses.
The loaf-shaped woman continues, working silently for a moment, then pauses to look up. Mystery, is it? Afraid. I am not the imaginary type, boys. We're old friends. The ordinary and I, she concludes, returning to her work.
Enemy spotted. Where enemy?
Can we have some bread?
Slice? Ooh, I missed that. Hit those.
We can.
Ooh, erect hyper drug dude.
Alright, thank you for the 2 people coming to the stream. Alright, let's head back outside. Yeah, 2 peeps in my stream joining at the same time.
Already?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna stream some Battlefield 1 gameplay. So Naya, does that mean can you mute your music or can you turn it down, Naya? Please?
Alright, let's see.
Naya.
Blacksmith's house.
Naya.
Let's see what's up with you, bro. The man glances up at their approach, then returns to work with a grunt. Mind if we interrupt you for a moment? Shouts Steadybeard. See, we caught something strange this morning, and we thought you might know something of it. It's mysterious, adds Brave Beard. There's a brief pause as the man stops hammering. He grunts. They wait. It appears he has nothing further to add. Well, thank you for absolutely nothing. Well, I straight up feel like I'm reading a story to somebody. Like a little kid. No, let's head this way. Let's head into the barn first. Oh, chickens. Brave Beard sidles over to the chewing cup. You wouldn't know anything about mysterious maps, would you, old girl? He pretends not to wait for an answer. Well, let's talk to the dude outside. Hold on.
I just started broadcasting right now.
Alright.
As soon as I get back, they're already getting shot. Oh, get wrecked. I don't know how I killed you, but get wrecked. Here, go ahead, see. Get Give me that.
A sea try, eh? The young
Who
man
that killed?
shrugs. Can't say I know much about him.
Ooh,
These
getting
hand-locked
killed.
legs of mine.
Getting kills for days.
Old fella next door in the coffee shop might have answers.
Here. Yeah. I'm just getting kills and I literally just started broadcasting this. I'm so glad I did because we got some places to be fast. Go. Hurry. Heal. Yeehaw, boys. Ace is the battlefield.
You'll be wanting a drink and a seat by the fire, I expect. The man cast a dubious glance at the tiny stews before complying with a shrug. Behind him proceeds a friendly whirl of mechanical sounds.
My horse now. It's always been my horse. Oh my
The
god.
old man soon approaches with a steaming tray. Single origin espresso. Roast it myself. Roast it myself, he declares. They stare blankly. He sighs. Coffee. Relaxing, the man sip cautiously, eyes widen. Now what?
Oh, that was the easy
Now
2 kills, so I
what
couldn't
you
get it somehow because I'm bad at this.
No, what?
But that kill streak that I had though earlier.
What you found? He chuckles at their stunned faces. Observation, that's all.
Wanted to be a horse again. This is what
Observation, that's all. Folks come in with questions and yours is plainly rolled in your hand. Steady Bear grins. Hey, whatever. If you guys see me saying 2 different words, that's why. And then you are the man we want to see. He unrolls the parchment between them. All lean in. The old man deliberates for a moment before speaking. Seems what you have here is a variety of map. Is the variety whatever of map that brings you about adventurous deeds and heroic feats. Hey! Brave Beard leaps from his seat to pound steady Beard on the back. But there's nothing on it, remarks Hasty Beard flatly, eyeing the old man. The old man grins at a skeptical look. It looks worthwhile. It's a worthwhile adventure that begins with the unknown. This map has tales yet to tell.
I know I have to shoot him 2 times again, so why not just go for the kill?
Slowly walks away. He turns to walk away. Ho there! What sort of tales? Calls Breakbeard. That depends, replies the old man. On what sort you choose. He crosses the room, disappearing through a doorway behind the counter. Steady Bear coughs awkwardly. Neat. I guess we'll be going then. Thanks for the espresso. He tries. There's no answer. Now.
Let's go over heat stick. Let's go over. This is good, right? Oh my god, my house. What? Oh. What did you get in the fun?
Say rats, remarks Hasty Beard, squinting. What do you reckon they're after? Said a bit friends. I don't like it. Has the feel of mischief about it. Mischief? Away! Grins Brave Beard, losing the sails. Oh god, it's a whale.
Ooh.
No!
Oh, I killed him. Let's go. That
Stuck
was
inside
nice.
the whale, but the man appeared to be intact. A flickering ring of firelight cuts into the darkness before them. What the?
Oh, I'm just gonna put some of this on there. I don't know. I said let's shoot that fast.
3 people in the stream. Thank you guys for coming.
We have nobody.
Join us, friends. From whence do you come? Asked one of the nymphs. We were sailing for adventure and heroic feats. When this colossal whale fellow scooped us up, explained Sullybird. It's really very discouraging. A man can't properly have an adventure at sea indoors, adds Bravebeard. Be calm, friend. Imagine the wave, become the wave, advises a second nymph. The others exchange mellow glances, nodding approval. Can't say I follow the sentiment in that remark, comments Hasty Bird. But if you advise us how to hop off this vessel, we'll be on our way. The great barnacled one brings us to a place we could not go ourselves. But those unwilling may depart through the fountain of faithless, adds the nymph, gesturing sadly towards what appears to be a hatch. And now a ship? She can't fit through that. Fear not. Once the great barnacled one reaches the place of promise, he will open wide the gate that all may go out as they came in.
Oh, that was
so either we escape with no ship or wait for the creature to open his mouth. The nymphs nod grandly. Time flows quickly in the contemplation of the Great One's splendor. He chooses the path of waiting his welcome here by the fire. Bravebeard's face shows around. I think we'd prefer to look around first. The nymphs begin to sway. But all is darkness. Beyond the circle of the Great One's love, you must first seek the enlightenment of... Found it, interrupts Hasty Bird, grabbing a torch from the fire before them.
1911, no?
Jeez, he was quick with that, wasn't he?
I think you should take a
Oh, that's weird. Uvia. That'll be our exit, observes Hasty Beard eagerly. Give her a tug. But we aren't properly flotated, contends a nervous Sullybird. We can't go about tossing ourselves overboard without certain assurances. Rubbish, grunts Bravebeard. Give me water and I'll teach it to carry me. Oh God.
I stood no chance, so it's not even hitting them nice. There's a whistle.
Oh God. Give me water, he says, growls Hasty Beard. Well, we've water all right, and to spare. Any other requests? Bravebeard aims at a fish at his head. Bravebeard aims a fish at his head, shaking his head. Steady Beard begins to resolutely To swim.
I think it's the game mode
Resolutely
of
to
her.
swim. We gotta go where no man
The
gone
last one is the
before.
best.
No man has gone before.
No, no, that's a very.
Do we keep swimming over here?
Oh, no, it's okay, it's just hiding all that stuff. You want to use those?
Oh, there you go. Oh, the Loch Ness monster. Land ho! Steady Beard's sudden shouts brings the company to a halt. An island? Odd that they hadn't noticed it before. Unconcerned by this mystery, the men splashed frantically toward it and clambered up, panting. Covering first, Hasty Beard stands, surveying the bald hill around them. Not much to it, he observes, but it's dry land in any case. Aye, but what sort of land? Steady Beard bends to poke the ground, which gives slightly beneath his finger. 'Tis no rug, nor dirt. He pokes it again. Water begins suddenly to boil, the island itself shuddering in an ominous rumble. Brave Beard leaps forward with a grin, dragging a terrified Steady Beard. This has the marking of a heroic adventure, or I'm a sea cucumber.
Wow, it's a cable and it does 80 damage. Come on.
No. Go back. Let go.
It's okay, let's take the bullet out of it and switch it.
No. I'm gonna be underwater.
I'm leaving this.
I think this is part of the story, though. The men float dazed, unsure for the moment which direction is up. Next day, comments a passing seal. They stare as it swims on. A voice breaks into their panic. Are you in need of assistance? It's the seal. The brothers flail now beginning to go water. Right then, barks the seal, and is gone as quickly as it had come. The men began to sink despondently. As their eyes darken, the men seem to hear singing, coming nearer and nearer. Are they making an air bubble, or? What? The first speaks. The transformation will hold until you reach the surface, but you must keep together or risk breaking this spell early.
Oh yeah, I forgot
I know. Large gentlemen, we must part. Farewell. With perfectly coordinated dives, the seals disappear back into the depths.
Yeah, I think about this one.
My God.
Oh no, I want to do the game loops. I'm gonna be the only one in the squad. The heck? I don't care about the profile. Oh, there's exit buttons. This was an ENT optical.
He listened to ordering the burly seals spread out as they swim until the spell around them weakens and they have become human once more.
Yeah, this is very good at protection.
The men make a last futile effort to the surface but finally sink exhausted.
I think I'm at like 1,000 better because you know.
No, swim back up, swim back up! No! I need a fish. No, move. Well met, bearded travelers. The voice is deep. The voice is deep musical. You are so good. Pre-activity plays. At what? I mean, thank you, but like, at what? What am I so good at? What the heck? Hello, stammers. Bravebeard, odd. The absurdity of underwater speech only adds to the wonder apparent on his face. Thank you. You've seen so much this day, she continues smiling. The men nod unnecessarily. Yet you have not seen all. She peers at them, at each of them. Other paths lie untrodden behind you. If it isn't in your hearts to seek these paths, another day awaits. Hasty clears his throat nervously. Pardon my interruption, ma'am, but we've no longer any vessel with each to seek them. Lost at sea. She was. The silvery laugh ripples the water around them. You have traveled far without her, have you not? But do not be troubled. That which is lost may yet be found. May we meet again at the end of another path. Inclinking her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips away silently away into darkness. In the quiet that follows, the men find themselves still sinking. Oh, it's over there.
But they're gonna go for the knife animation. In front of us.
Huh?
What's up, mouse?
I'll be a medic. I could be a sniper? Medic could be a good one.
How long can they hold their breath?
Ooh, I think she might be a medic because it can actually a sniper. A sniper might be good though. More on that. Yeah, more on that. Look at that, that's I like both snipers really.
Hey, no.
He's smart, he knew.
Just in case. All these extra spots.
Thought you'd find a way to the door eventually. The old man greets them. The familiar... Hold on. The familiar has a way of making itself new when you look at it sideways. Never seen that part of the island before, I'd bet. The men shake their heads. Still have the map? Still have the map? He questions. Steadybeard nods, silently passionate to him. What?
Where's the little minion at, bro?
I'll be back. I see you managed to find those adventurous deeds, and did you meet her? And did you meet her? Aye, Brave Beard is first of the brothers to speak. Magnificent she was, like the Sinjarm of old tales. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But she told us we've more to see. Aye. It'll be there when you're ready for another go. The old man gestures to nod the books. Those shelves are full of tales like yours, and with all the pets left untold. There's...
I see Veggie on the controller for an hour and a half. Then you had it in your hand again.
There's a twinkle in his eye. I even contributed... Oh, my bad. I even contributed a few in my time.
I like that.
You see, he continues, what's left unwritten in one story can fill others. If you've been the inclination to sail again, have another look at that shelf. Burly men at sea. Burly men at sea. Steadybeard reads out loud. Not a bad title, that. But what's all this numerical business on the spine, and how? He gives them a slight look. That That's another mystery. If you have the curiosity for it. And one last thing, continues the old man. I don't mind telling you now that I was the one who sent you your bottle to sea. I've another to be tossed out for the next curious soul. Well, will you do the honor? Did I just finish the game?
You ready?
What? I just finished the game. What? Bro, the stream was only 31 minutes.
Bro,
Maybe 10 more
I
10
barely was able to
seconds.
finish one Battlefield game in that time.
What the hell? It finished that fast?
There's no point in making it if it's not gonna finish that fast.
It was just... Alright, I'm gonna summarize the whole game, right? Four men with big beards find a bottle in the sea. They go around the town to see if anybody knows about it. They visit this one dude at a coffee shop. He's like, oh, you need to like follow it or whatever. And then they go back. Wait, is it done? I mean, it showed the credits and everything. And then what's it called? The old fella told me you found what you were looking for, he says, lowering his flute for a moment. Bro, I had like 8 people visit the stream unless they were the same people.
Oh.
But yeah, they were going out to sea, then they were eaten by this colossal whale, and then they met nymphs. She's come back to us, explains Hasty Beard, and more lovely than we left her. Courtesy of Barnacle Transport Service, Inc. Read Steady Beard from a noticed sunset. Why that great robbery belly ache did us a good deed. And then, yeah, they were eating, and then they found a way out. And then they started drowning. Then they got in. There were seals that turned them into seals. And then I guess the spell wore off. And then we were drowning. Then we saw this. And then we started swimming, and then we met this monster, and then he dragged us into the water where we were drowning, and then we met the seals, and then we turned into a seal.
I never said what to you, I'm talking about this game.
And then what's it called? Yeah, then we turned into seals, then the spell wore off, and then we met this weird animal underwater, and then we came back to the dude in the coffee shop, and then that. Be welcome. Be welcome, wayward pilgrim, speaks one of the nymphs. For who can resist the majesty of the great barnacled one? So it is what we waited for your return. Wait, I don't even think it's over. Hard to resist when you're sucked down like a clam in stew, growls Brave Beard. You don't have an idea. You don't have an idea. The Great One journeys this way daily, so that through him all may one day find the place of promise. Predictably, the nymphs trade nods of approval. Will you wait with us here by the fire, or is it the way of the faithless you seek? Please don't make us choose. The faithless, I guess. Wait, can we go that? Nope. Do we go back over here? That's weird! Oh, that sounds weird. Alright, well, Beauty, the great green landmass of creatures likely still out
Who
there.
is?
Caution. Steady beard, pull that, and we'll find ourselves getting swatted again. He didn't mean anything by a brave beard defense. Poor beastie's just lonely. Wait, I say we grab ourselves something to increase air resistance, thereby altering our trajectory. Says Hasty Bird. Best if it floats too. There's a stun sign. Alright, what happened?
I was gonna say, what is it called? How many people you're watching?
Oh, once I had like one, once I had like 3, and then I had 2, like 4 times. And then I got 4. Oh, 2. Oh, no, never mind. They both left. Seems your beastie had a prior engagement. And comment steady beard, turning to brave beard. Leastways, he's not here to greet us. Guess we could take a look from atop and regret that green island anyway. No, don't go back up there. Oh my god. You guys got swatted by a monster on that?
Oh, it's an automatic crystal. There's the sights though.
Huh. Reflects Hasty Beard. Kinda reminds me of... Yep.
Whoa, I don't like this. Oh no. That's such a waste of points to buy. I'm sick enough going today. Whatever. And now you look, ooh, this little gun looks cool though. This little gun looks
With
nice.
an eager yell, Bravebeard charges, launching himself onto the tentacle. Don't just stand staring, you blighted barnacles! Help me!
Yeah.
Before they can act, another tentacle flies from the water behind them.
This is that gun. Yeah, if I have that gun, yes. Yep, okay. Renata.
He has more tentacles. Oh, now he's sad.
Oh, it's cool.
As the whimpering creature tugs half-heartedly as its captured tentacles, Bravebeard addresses it. Seems we've a bargain to make, beastie. You ferry us to safety, and in return we'll detangle this little predicament you got yourself into. What do you say? The creature gulps, giving a quick nod. What?
It's crazy because back in the day, they didn't know what clips were. They didn't have clips. It's weird. They just realized each and every single little bullet.
Right then, let's be off. Commands Bravebeard, striking a leaderly pose. Like the ammo clips, the mags.
Yeah, now we have the full clip. 4. They only have
As the
clips
sun
of 5 bullets.
sets before them,
The
the silhouette of a distant island comes into view. That'll do, beastie, over there, calls Bravebeard to their steed. Eager to please, the big creature gives a nod, speeding ahead. Having released its tentacles, Bravebeard pats the young green head fondly and disembarks after the others. Aye then, you're free to go. Behave yourself. The creature gives a salute and disappears into the waves.
What?
The creature salutes, like he puts his hand on his forehead. The waterfall appears lit from within. No. Drawing the men as it cascades down the rock face beneath its roar. They can hear the faint sound of music.
Ooh. Oh, we've had low health before. Lost 10 health. Nice.
Oh.
Did another nice kill.
Oh, man!
Oh, impact grenade kill.
I bid you welcome, travelers, pronounced the man. Thou
Here you go
hast
now.
wandered far, but thy quest is now at an end.
Right.
I will now bestow upon thee gift long sought. The men exchanged eager looks. What might that be?
So,
Inquired Steadybeard. The gift of
show.
on the gift of an object materializes over the old man's head. Music! That's a fiddle, observes Bravebeard. But thank you, Red Mist, for coming in the stream. That's a fiddle, observes Bravebeard. Music! Represents to a man solemnly. Hastybeard gives him an awkward cough. Gives an awkward cough.
Got viruses, kind of like UAV assist.
Of this game. You guys played it? Or Mestiatron, you played it before? Very thoughtful of you, begins Steadybeard uncomfortably. But we aren't exactly of a musical bent, if you take my meaning. Confounded, the old man seems to have forgotten his raised arms. When he finally speaks, his voice is strained. Then why hast thou disturbed my solitude? The men shrug. We'd be pleased to leave thou to it, replies Hazybeard. If you've got anything here that floats, With a glare, the old man snaps his fingers and a raft appears in the water. I'm Brazil. Are you Brazilian? Nice. I lost track. And a raft appears in the water near them. Be gone, and do not disturb me again. No, go this way.
Lewis.
The men push off, paddling the raft beyond the island and into the night. Who?
No, Burly. Well, the flare really burns. You can't just shoot somebody in fire. You don't have open both of your guns. And you have only a flare. It's actually quite usable. It's actually useful. Burning somebody with it. I don't know why a flare would be useful. Shoot at somebody though. It's burning ammo for your guns. Yeah. Bruh, look at that.
We will raft across the world, men.
Lewis.
Huh?
What's it called? You like old guns?
Old guns?
Yeah.
Depends what type of gun it is.
I like old guns. I like snipers, old snipers. I love just old guns, period. The old gun snipers. I love snipers. I love snipers
We
in
meet
Battlefield.
again, bearded travelers. You have sought new paths this day, she smiles. The man nod. God, unnecessarily. Yet others lie untrodden behind you. Her gaze is deep, searching. It is well for you bear the look of those who would seek them. May we meet again at the end of another path. Inclining her glimmering head in farewell, the creature slips silently away into darkness. Her words seem to linger, leaving them quiet as they drift in the fog. On in the fog.
Boom, boom, let's go to the right.
Also, I'm guessing at the end of every adventure or path we take, we meet that creature.
Oh.
And Ejin is actually not that short.
Oh.
It was just the end of an adventure.
End of adventure that credits. Look at that small grenade. Okay.
Had another go, did ya? The old man greets him, smiling. Well, let's see it. Aye, he says, beautiful that is. As they turn to the shelf, he nods. I'd wager there's room for more up there. A lot more. Well guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you for whoever came to the stream. I appreciate it. Make sure you sub and like, share this live stream with others. And thank you guys for joining the stream. Hold on.